I am back today with a writing tip, and today it's all about point of view. Choosing the point of view that you write your story in is one of the most important things you can do. It's the gateway into your story for the reader. So making a thoughtful choice about how to write your story is crucial. That was my dog. There are a lot of ways to craft a story and different ways to handle point of view. Just for today, we're going to talk about first person and third person. Things to think about with point of view specifically is that it is the voice of your narrator, and you need to make that narrator relatable. Unless you're writing an unreliable narrator for some reason, you want your character to be relatable to the reader. You want them to be likable. You want your reader to finish the book and to love the book, and so that means creating your character with a lot of care. The first part of that decision-making process in crafting your character is, am I going to tell this story in first person or third person? So here we go. First person point of view uses a very specific set of pronouns. We use I, we, mine, ours, my. These are the very personal pronouns, as if you are telling the story. You, the author, become the narrator, your point of view character, and you are telling the story. It's like you're having a conversation with the reader. So there's a big advantage to that, in that you are getting really deeply into what that POV character thinks and feels and experiences. There's a drawback to that, though, in that you're limited to what that POV character thinks and feels and experiences. So it's like you're only able to look at the story through a telescope of what that POV character experiences. That can get you really deep into that character, but it can also have a few drawbacks, a few restrictions. In third person, on the other hand, we have a pronoun set that uses he, she, they, it. You're a little bit distanced from the reader. You're an outsider looking in rather than the person actually telling the story. Third person point of view gives the author a lot of options, though. You can write third person omniscient, where you are privy to every thought, every feeling, every experience, every emotion of all the characters at all times. You can write third person limited, which means just what it says. You're limited to the thoughts of one POV character at one specific time. You can go back and forth between chapters to different characters, but at any given moment, you're only in one person's mind. You may already know exactly the POV you want to tell your story from. I started first person with my Lola Cruz books, and with my 2 cozy mystery series, I stayed with first person. That's kind of a genre expectation, generally speaking. My mystery, suspense, and traditional mysteries, though, I wanted to try something different. I wanted to try third person. I wanted the flexibility of offering other viewpoints in the books. Third person worked really well for that. I encourage you to try and write the same scene. Just pick a short scene in first person and then turn around and write it in third person and see which works better for you. You may surprise yourself by liking one more than you thought you would. Give it a shot, because choosing that POV character point of view is really crucial before you start. It'll save you a lot of heartache and revision too, if you start the way that you think you should after giving it some thought. So that's it. Happy writing.